The newly appointed US ambassador throws Mnangagwa under the bus over the stolen elections. This is very, very funny what has happened in the country, because when we look at the excitement that we saw in ZANU PF, the moment that the lady ambassador came in and was with Mnangagwa at his offices and was officially received in the country, we saw quite a lot of excitement. Varakashi making so much noise about it and ululating and twerking about this US ambassador. That was before she spoke. I said that was before she spoke. After she spoke, now you can hear now the difference in what the language has already changed. Look at Nick Mangwana here. Nick Mangwana says here, that's on the 17th of July, right? He says His Excellency President Emerson Mnangagwa this morning received the credentials of Ambassador Extraordinary and the Plenipotentiary HE Miss Pamela Mary Trendmont of the United States of America at State House. Hashtag engagement. Can you hear this? Hashtag engagement. This is Nick Mangwana for you. Very, very excited because it was still good news and they are enjoying it. They are so happy about it. Then later on, before they knew it, the lady gave a statement and she spoke. And when she spoke, this is one Murakashi here who is saying, Yezo, Achangosika, the new US ambassador to Zimbabwe, Atorotomoka, Kwai, our 2023 elections were not free and fair apa, anga asiri muno. She deliberately forgets to mention assassination attempts and the use of lawfare on Donald Trump kwa America kwavo, avafe vakatida vanava. Just imagine now, what is the assassination of Donald Trump have to do with the stolen election in Zimbabwe? There's nothing to do with that. Is it? So Varakash are already complaining because she mentioned the issue of the elections. Let's just hear what she had to say.
All of the political actors in Zimbabwe. Again, that's part of a diplomat's job, is to get to know as many people and get to understand as many different perspectives as possible. We had some real problems with the elections here. So did SADC, so did the EU. Unfortunately, we were not able to verify the elections ourselves because our election observers' activities were impeded. So we cannot testify one way or the other. So we do have concerns about the way the elections were run. But in the meantime, I look forward to working with all the political parties to get to understand their viewpoints and see how they interact with each other.
Right. So the Americans will always just say things as they are. White people at times, they are so honest, more honest than most of us, because we don't like to be told the truth. That is our problem. We hate the truth so much. When she came and it was hashtag engagement, everything was fine. Everything was overboard. Nobody was complaining. Everything was moving as expected, as they want. And they could say what they want to say. And that was engagement at that stage. But the moment now somebody begins to tell them of their own errors, their own mistakes that they are doing, they start crying foul. They start complaining. So I just want us to look at what Nick Mangwana has posted now of late after the US ambassador's statement. Remember, he was saying hashtag engagement, and it was a time of joy, a time of celebration. Now, this is Nick Mangwana now posting after the comment of the ambassador of the United States. And now she said, Nick Mangwana says, Zimbabwe has seen many ambassadors come and go. Just check the change of language. Those that chose the path of confrontation, condensation, and loftiness achieved nothing. Nobody will succeed in foisting their will on us. At the end of their tour of duty, they will leave no legacy. They will go home leaving us, running our country our way. We advise respect and engagement. Anything else is an exercise in futility. They find us here and will leave us here, doing things the Zimbabwean way. Zimbabwe is not a vassal state of any country. Just imagine. It's now a case of sour grapes now. Now things have changed because you've been told the truth. This is the thing that we are always saying, family, that, you know what? ZANU PF hate the truth. They don't want to be told the truth. The moment you enter into truth, you start to tell them things as they are. ZANU PF will start jumping onto your neck. They want you to just hero worship them. They want you to tell them that they are so good. Imagine that Nick Mangwana would say that we want to run Zimbabwe our own way. Okay, so you are talking about some ZANU PF way, and that is what you call running a country. While the rest of the citizens of Zimbabwe are complaining about that way, you continue to maintain that you want to run Zimbabwe your own way. You see, such a language of dictatorship. You don't run Zimbabwe your own way. You run Zimbabwe the Zimbabwean people's way, not your own ZANU PF way. Because your ZANU PF way is what has caused us to be where we are today. You don't have to be telling us that you have to do things according to the way that you want. So when you are told that your elections were not clean, when you are told, you see, that Murakashi that I posted there was saying, why my election Edo Angasiri free and fair, as if they don't know that. As if they don't know that Mnangagwa had results in his pocket. Who doesn't know that those figures, they were cooked by the ZEC, Priscilla Chigumba and Vanessa Laigwala? Who doesn't know that? Everyone knows what happened. And that scandal of ZEC is now the one that is exposing all this rot, and Mnangagwa is trying to hide it. Everyone knows what happened in the elections of Zimbabwe. Nobody doesn't know that. So now they are at a time where they are being told the truth as it is, and they start to jump, running all over like headless chickens now, because they know that it's an area that they don't want to be touched. If you want to infuriate Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF, just speak about elections. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to hear about their rigging. They don't want to hear about even elections just coming. They wish they could just stop elections totally in Zimbabwe and just call Zimbabwe a state of no elections, one-party state, which just goes on, and Mnangagwa can be doing what he wants throughout. But unfortunately, it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. So more and more countries that are democratic will never, ever recognize ZANU-PF and will never want to work with ZANU-PF. So the hashtag engagement that Nick Makwala was talking about 2 days ago, it's just a day ago, 2 days ago, yes. Today he's crying foul now. He's now beginning to throw stones. Yet they were romancing with words when the lady came. But after she spoke, now they are angry and they are coming guns blazing against the US ambassador. So this is what they are. They are not genuine people. They are fake people. They will turn around and twist up things, use their propaganda. They can say blue and tomorrow they say white. They can indicate right and turn left. That is what ZANU-PF is for you. And we know them anyway. We are not surprised when we see their reaction to this. But the truth of the matter is the issue of elections still needs to be sorted. The issue of elections still need to be attended. We are not going to let it lie down. That is an issue that we will continue to be talking about, and we want it to be addressed. SADC has to take part and address the issue of the CIOM report and the action that is supposed to be taken thereafter. So this is what it is, family. Very, very exciting what we are seeing happening right inside ZANU-PF. More and more exposures are coming out. They are being exposed left, right, and center, and they are angry about it, but they will not do anything about it because the time of change has come, and change definitely is happening in Zimbabwe, whether they like it or not. Zimbabwe is going to be free. Zimbabweans will be free. Zimbabweans will come home, and the nation will be blessed once again. Subscribe to the channel, like and share. Till we meet again in the next show.